guys, how are we doing? It's Cryptoinsightuk here, bringing you back another YouTube video. I'm going to have to bear with the scenery because this is the quietest place I can literally find. In my room, they're drilling the wall next door, genuinely, and I tried to record this video about 28 times in there today so far, but we're just going to have to go for it like this, and I apologise for the audio, and I know that's going to turn a lot of people off, but I can't really do anything about it. There's loads of news I really want to cover, so I'm just going to get into that, and I hope you guys can bear with me while I try and find somewhere quiet, but there isn't really anywhere to find at the minute. So first we'll just have a quick look at the total market cap of crypto. It's down to $909 billion. We've had quite a big drop in cryptos overnight after what looked like quite a good pump for especially XRP specifically. XRP, as you can see, is only down 2.5% on the week. With Ethereum down 25% on the week. So the XRP to ETH chart was something we're going to check out in a second. But Bitcoin's market cap sitting at 360 billion and ETH sitting at 159 billion. Not looking great for crypto right now. Let's have a look at Bitcoin itself. On the daily, the chart is looking pretty weak. We don't really want to be losing this support level here that we're at right now. Otherwise, we could be coming down further. As long as we stay within this range, we are accumulating. But if you look at technical analysis, you would suggest from there that we will continue our leg down because you don't really bet against the trend. However, there's a lot of volume coming in and around this region, so it's not a cert. It's not a cert at all. We've held this level, and more volume keeps coming in. As you can see, the volume's increasing. So it's definitely something to keep your eye on. XRP, we had that breakout. We tried to break above this range. We couldn't get above there, and now we've come back and consolidating again, which is a shame. There's been a lot going on in the SEC Ripple case, which we're going to talk about. I just really wanted to just touch on quickly the XRP to Ethereum chart, if I can find that. XRP to ETH. Again, we had like a bit of a breakout here, but nothing's been confirmed in any direction for anything really in the crypto space. This looks quite bullish. All the moving averages are coming up bullish here, apart from the fact that we are quite high on the RSI, so there's not really a lot of space to go. That's the XRP Bitcoin chart. If we do zoom out on that, it does look like we have broken out of the little range that we're in. Starting to break this trend. Look, we've been consolidating here. This is on the weekly, by the way. We've been consolidating here. We've been consolidating here for weeks, and we've just broken above that little range. So we could be looking at a pop out here with a back test and then a push out further, but again, too early to tell. So in the SEC Ripple case, there's been a lot of motions filed recently for summary judgment. The interesting parts about these are that they actually were filed early, like on a Saturday, when they're expected to be filed on the Monday, from both sides, so I don't really know why that is. It's almost a coordinated filing. And there's a lot of information in there, guys. Like I don't want to twist it up. Both sides have had a lot of information. Obviously, also we've seen Brad and Chris's files for summary judgment as well. So I'm waiting to see what Jeremy Hogan said. He's got a video coming soon. I don't want to break this down. I'm not an expert. There was so much information that I don't even know what's super important for both sides. Obviously, we all understand the case as best we can, but I want to wait for an expert to come through and talk about that before I can really touch on it myself. Next, we've got a really interesting topic, guys. The ECB taps Amazon and 4 others to pitch digital euro prototype. So the 4 others are basically banks from different countries within the European Union. But Amazon's super interesting. Obviously, they're really retail facing, and they have one of the biggest, if not the biggest, consumer online store in the world. But I think it's super interesting that they're being talked to, like the ECB are talking to them about a digital euro. Amazon haven't really been in the Web3 space, so does this show that Amazon are going to be coming through? Potentially. And that brings so much retail adoption, guys. That's something I really think that's why I think this is so interesting, because Amazon haven't shown much interest to Web3. Yes, we know that a lot of Ethereum servers are hosted on Amazon Web Services, so there obviously is a link there, but nothing specifically from Amazon themselves, apart from now this. They must have a lot of interest in Web3. This is really something that makes me think, for those people out there who think, oh, crypto is still a fad or whatever, guys, we've got central bank digital currencies coming, and Amazon helping to build the European CBDC. Next, we have this, which is the White House fact sheet. something super important that's happened this week. There's a lot of information here about crypto. The things that I really wanted to highlight though were, let me just find them quickly. There was three things I really wanted to highlight. The first was about cross-border payments, obviously, which is great for us as XRP and Ripple holders. And now I can't see it. Here we go. The agencies will prioritize efforts to improve the efficiency of cross-border payments by working to align global payment practices, regulations, and supervision protocols while exploring new multilateral platforms to integrate instant payment systems. This was another part. They're talking about instant payments, basically, and new technologies for payments. And they do mention twice in here that they want to work with American companies to basically advance technology in the US and from the US. So that's really important to me, as obviously they've got a big case with Ripple, one of the biggest innovators in the space, also based out of the US. So hopefully we'll see something change there. Finally, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's recently signed up for the weekly news, the weekly insight, our Patreon. We're now up to 17 Patreons. This means we have 8 spaces left at this price, which is £10 a month for our weekly newsletter. The information is mad that we provide, not going to lie. This is last week's, just to give you an idea. I think we've been bitten on the leg by an ant, so that was nice. This is last week's, just to give you an idea. We go into macroeconomics, we talked about CBDCs, and then give you some trades that we're looking at as well. So every week we provide a hell of a lot of information. Every week we provide a hell of a lot of information for the price of basically £2.50 a article. So that price isn't lasting long. We've got 8 spaces left at that price, and then it goes up to £15 a month. Then we're going to do 25 spaces at £15 a month, and then the flat fee is going to be $20 a month after that. But anyone who signed up for the months before will always keep that previous price. So just to let you guys know that, if you are interested, go and check it out. Links in my bio or in the description of this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really sorry about the background noise. There's literally nothing I can do. Peace up, A-Town down, as I should say.